We are back.
We're back.
It's the next day. We recorded 2 days in a row because we did not finish this.
Dude.
And I was really determined to finish this week. So it's like the same day pretty much. I have like the same amount of work at the same time. We're recording an hour later because we don't need that much time. Meanwhile, we're carrying Riley.
Because he got shot.
And at very obvious checkpoints, we're setting him down and firing at people, yes? And then picking him up again, moving to the next very obvious checkpoint.
Dude.
He's not dead, don't worry. He can't die from that.
He can't die from a grenade.
No, it's impossible.
Jonah, what were you saying right before this? Yeah, Jonah wanted to tell the Wolfie story, because I don't think... Why did that even happen?
That happened a long time ago. It was
like before or after me and Ben did Ben's play, though?
I think it was... During when you were doing it. But I just think, because I think a day we were just hanging out with Luke, because I don't think Ben B was even on that.
Yeah, so...
Or even there.
Jonah, we're playing Minecraft on Xbox 360 Max. Jonah captures, he gets a dog.
Yeah.
He names it Wolfie.
Yeah, it was a
And then actually, this story from my perspective, I think is really funny, because I just remember Jonah loves this dog, takes this dog everywhere. And then one day, I swear to God, there's a creeper right on top of Jonah. And Jonah turns around and literally takes 9.5 hearts of damage, and Wolfie dies. And Jonah screams. Wolfie!
It wasn't funny at the moment.
Oh no, Jonah was so depressed.
I was pissed.
For 10 minutes after that, Jonah was fucking dead
angry.
inside. He was like...
Jonah
made a grave.
I got a sign and planted a bunch of flowers. It wasn't funny. It was depressing and sad.
Yeah, but
Did Ben's play original first? I got a confirmation from Xbox, Microsoft. My uncle works there. Xbox Series X will have Ghosts remastered on it, and that's the only game available on launch day, baby.
Dang.
We get to announce Ghosts remastered. Jonah, what if Activision called you and they were like, you get to announce Ghosts remastered?
Oh, I'd be so happy. And jeez,
there was a grenade behind you.
Dude, yeah, but I couldn't run.
There's a grenade indicator, dude.
Dude, when I go to war, there's gonna be grenade indicators, right?
Exactly.
That's good. That's
what a recruiter
said. There's gonna be checkpoints too, on the screen. It's gonna have arrows that tell you where to
go. The one story that I felt like we missed because Max told it in the car was the story of how your dad got in that accident in that pickup truck. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, it sounds kind of like a villain story, but you sympathize with the villain because your dad didn't do anything wrong. It's just
So my dad
wasn't the villain. I just felt like the sympathize with the villain kind of story.
Yeah, it's like in Eastern Washington.
Just big open roads.
Open roads, and it's like twisty, turning mountain roads too. So at the same time. Yeah. And he's driving a really shitty pickup truck for fun, and he has a group of people in it. I don't know why he drove. I told him the pickup truck has shitty brakes, and he didn't care because it's still a shitty pickup truck, and it's fun
to
drive through the countryside. And he's getting tailgated by two girls in an Audi sports car, racing behind him, honking and just yelling at him to move.
Being obnoxious.
He moves over to the side to be nice to let him back. Then up in the trail, we keep on driving. 5 minutes later, he's driving and he sees him stopped in the middle of the road. He hits the brakes, so the brakes don't engage.
They're dead stopped.
Yeah, they're dead stopped in the road. And he slams into him, destroys their car. No one's hurt or anything.
Yeah, because the brakes made him slide 15 feet, right?
But it was still scary. We had to take one of our people, his friends, to the hospital just in case.
Right.
And the whole time, the other people, the car in front of the Audi, in front of the two girls, it's her dad's Audi, and they're racing it around like idiots. But they stopped in the middle of a road on in a blind zone.
Okay.
To stop for ducks, and they were crying. The ducks.
The ducks.
They were letting them cross. It's you're on you're technically on a highway. It's technically a highway, and you stop for some ducks.
That's just
in a blind zone. It's damn.
That is pretty unfortunate. Anyway, so what happened at the end of Sin City?
So you get out and you escape with Riley. You get to the helicopter, and now they're talking about how their dad died, and in the event a ghost is killed. Oh, so it's basically like goodbye, Dad. And you just,
so it's like they're like,
and then he's like, but me and Logan are still.
They survived because they're reflecting, and they're just reflecting on what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So the story I felt like has not really done much, but that's okay. And maybe I don't have high expectations for Call of Duty campaigns because I don't know what the good ones look like either. So, you play what's the best Call of Duty campaign?
Modern Warfare 2 is pretty good.
Modern Warfare 2 is really good. Modern Warfare 1 is good. Yeah. Black Ops is fun. But Black Ops has a moment where you have to play Russian roulette and and you're captured and you watch one of the people that you're playing the game who actually acts like a human being within your squad get killed. If you don't, there's a moment where a guy, a guerrilla warfare type person, comes out and tries to stab one of your squad mates. Yeah. If you don't shoot him fast enough, and he's gone from the game for the entire time.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, it feels like, holy shit.
The newest Call of Duty is pretty good, too.
Good campaign?
Yeah, good campaign.
Which one is that? The Modern Warfare? Yeah. That one's really good.
So is the original
You could shoot a baby in it?
Yeah. Yeah. They also have, we're ghosts.
We didn't have friends.
All or Nothing, July 5th. What year? 2013?
Yeah.
Or is this in the future?
I don't
probably
know. I think
it's probably in the future, right?
Yeah. And then
are you on a ship?
Yeah, because we're in the Pacific Ocean and we're being attacked. I don't know who's the bad guys.
This is kind of cool, actually.
The best campaign is Black Ops. Black Ops 2.
Is that a good guy? I'm assuming it's a good guy.
Black Ops 2 has the funniest campaign secret ending.
Black Ops 2 is pretty good. Yeah.
Is it like the Far Cry ending everyone knows? You just beat the game in 5 minutes?
No, the Black Ops 2 ending is an Avenged Sevenfold concert.
Oh. No, it doesn't look like you're doing so hot. You kind of got the bloody...
He doesn't know what's happening.
I shoot people in the back, yes.
Got him. What?
I stabbed him in the arm and it kills him. Come on, man.
You know this.
That's not nice.
This is a COD game where they added knife animations that stick into people, and it was hated by the fucking community because you can just get knife chained because the animation makes you stop, and another guy comes up behind you and knifes you, and he's in the animation, and another guy comes up and knifes him in this animation.
So they did not think that one through, I guess. It's the kind of thing where you're like, God, I wonder how much they play tested this, because occasionally they'll make something in Hearthstone, and I'm like, yeah, they didn't test this enough. This is clearly way too good.
Why does Priest exist?
This is way too good.
Time Rip is a card.
They honestly, with Priest and Hearthstone, they honestly chose to make the class unbearable to play against. I don't know why, but the archetypes they set up, adding Mass Resurrection and a bunch of super annoying stall cards, they chose to make that class really slow, boring decks, right?
Tesh, I'm right behind you. What?
8 mana, 8/8. Play all the cards that your opponent played
that's the Storm of the Timeless, or is it? Murazond?
I think it's Murazond.
Yeah,
it makes you scream.
Now you're letting me pick up.
My opponent got it 4 times from Invoking Galcaron.
Smile.
And still lost.
Yeah, it must have been a really crazy, really long game.
He swapped hands and started to install all my good cards.
Today,
the Federation's coming.
Today we're recording at 1 instead of at noon, and I was going to leave early and beyond time at 1, and then I woke up at 12:48 p.m. So
no,
that didn't happen. But
look at this water, isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it looks kind of like sludge.
Yeah.
I guess I feel like this is it's because of the color scheme, right?
Yeah.
Look at this fella. What does he think he's doing? You got an achievement for cutting the rope, dude.
Yeah,
You're I cut the rope. So, Jonah, as a kid, what were your go-to mobile phone games?
Dude, Cut the Rope was a good one.
I played all of them. I don't know why. I played so many. I had game consoles as a kid, but every kid doesn't have the attention span for that. So I had a Wii, and then I had an iPod Touch, and I played a million mobile games, and then I had my mom's laptop, I put like 1 million Flash games too.
I was a Flash gamer, but I was never a mobile. I had no games on my phone.
Dude, so there's this game. There's
zero
this Flash
games
game
on my phone.
This is a really weird memory I have. But Jonah, there's this Flash game called SimCity.
Yeah.
Which is not like the actual SimCity. It's like you're like a stick man and you like walk around a city and like do a bunch of things.
I know what you're talking about.
You can go. You can go to like a bar or whatever and like chat up women. And if you get all the dialogue options right, you just get a nude picture of a woman. And as a kid, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like really surprising because the game is like perfect. I guess the game is like technically you can like kill people and stuff, so it's like violent, but they're all like stick figures.
Yeah.
But then if you like get all the dialogue options right, flirting with women, you just get a nude picture of a woman, and it's like, and you're just like, "What?" As if my child brain was like, "What the fuck is happening?" I was like,
You start screaming.
No, it was super weird though. Like
I hated that as a kid. Anytime I'm doing like. I hated just like any time like that happens, like something like that, like a nude like pop up like that, like one of those pop ups.
Well,
like,
yeah, the pop ups are scary.
I screamed as a kid. I screamed and started to cry, and my dad's like, "It's fine, it's fine." I was so afraid.
The thing about that one is that was just in the game.
Yeah, I know.
You just don't know.
Flash games have that a lot, though.
Yeah, no, Flash games would just do that all the time. You just exploded. You like looked at me for 1 second and then you immediately got hit by an explosion. That was scripted.
It didn't help that like. My dad's like, "Look at Newgrounds. It's a fun place to play games."
Oh, jeez. I told this story during our Crash series, but
Angry Birds.
When I was a kid, I was at this sleepover and Vinny was my best friend. This is like the 2 years that you remember Vinny. He was like my best friend. He had so as a kid, I did not know about sex and sexual things until I was like 12 or 13. I was like later on that than most kids, like 12, maybe like 13 or 12 or something. Mm-hmm. But Vinny had older brothers, so he knew like immediately. So when deadass we're 9 or 10 years old at my friend's sleepover, we're playing fucking WarioWare in one room. There's like 6 dudes there. Then he pulls me into the other room. He's just on the computer. He just has a fucking Newgrounds Naruto porn animation playing. It's just Hinata sucking Naruto's dick, and I'm like, I do not want to be here. I want to go play WarioWare. That's so weird. Which wasn't even like thinking about it now. It was like a shitty Newgrounds animation. It was weird. I was not okay with it.
I remember accidentally finding that when I was trying to find games, and I'd just like scream.
There's
like,
so many.
I hated it. I'm not trying to see this right now.
My friend Malcolm liked Newgrounds, so we played. I believe he got like sprite sheets off of Newgrounds because he was into like sprites when we were kids.
I shot that one like 3 times.
So
missed.
It was sprites, and then we also played some of the Flash games on Newgrounds. Not like a lot of them.
I played a lot of them.
I mostly used...
I liked like the animations too, the funny animations.
I played Antcon Arcade, Armor Games,
Antcon Arcade went crazy though.
Antcon Arcade didn't have a lot of games, but it had like all the really good ones. So
it like Flash games were actually good.
Yeah, and there are a good handful of Flash games that I would still consider pretty good, but it's like hard to stand up to like a real game most of the time. Except for SimCity. Anyway, another thing about me not knowing of anything about sex and sexual things. In 5th grade, one time, Tad and Nick were just on the computers at the back of the room, just like looking up funny images on Google Images, and I saw an image that said "farting makes me horny," and it was like one of those like boomer cartoons, where it was like a little boomer cartoon man in like a bathrobe. And I had no idea what that meant. Yeah. And they were just laughing super hard about it.
I remember in middle school, people used to look up images of, like, they'd always type in, like, blue waffles and stuff.
Yeah. Do you know what blue waffles is, man? It's like, oh my goodness.
Oh, shit.
Please stop.
Dude, I
have no idea.
One of my best friends, Pedro, would constantly, like, try to get me with I'mSwinging.com, which is, like, one of those, it's like one of the classic shock sites.
Lemon Party.
Yeah, but he would make custom URLs and shit. And it's like, hey, did you see the news today? And he would send it to me. And I'm like, I'm not clicking that. I'm not retarded.
Well, you guys have all seen the one image of the one guy that, he's like sitting down and people like send it to the group chat and he's just has, the image. If you saw the dude's face, you know the image.
I don't know
Black
what
guy?
you're meaning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, when you said that, I thought about the dick pics episode of Blue Mountain State.
Oh, that was.
He's like, you can't have the balls in it, you can't have the face in it.
Everything's in there.
And then
Sammy just
takes on hilarious.
Sammy just takes on everything in it. It's just so.
I just remember old Shocky
the hero because of that.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one that they could trust.
I think I got
everything in it.
The first time I got goat seed, which was like
that was the whole mission, huh? Next time on Ben's play, Rip Max getting goat seed.